Continuing our Montagne series, which one's better? $45 Immensity or 370 bottle of Lv Lemmensitie? Let's find out. What's going on? It's Figgy for FIGGY Fragrances, back again with another Montagne series video. This time we are doing Lemmensitie, the Lv fragrance. So I got another sample of Lemmensitie right here, and I have the Montagne Parfums version of them. It's called Immensity, not Lemmensitie, right here. And I got some strips here. So really quickly, I'm just gonna go into the notes. This one is grapefruit, bergamot, rosemary, sage, galbanum, and ambroxan. A lot of ambroxan in this, which is what I really like. So let me spray these really quickly, and then we'll compare them. I'll go into my thoughts. There we go. I almost put the cap on. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so let's do the Montagne. It's so good. So, right off the bat, I can tell you that in this, the grapefruit is definitely sweeter in the Montagne, and that is something I actually like about this more than the original. However, the original, like my other thoughts on the Lv comparisons and comparing them to dupes, the Lv is it's much better blended, and it's more well-rounded. Now, that's not something that everyone's going to pick up on, of course, but you know, I've sniffed hundreds, maybe even 1,000, 2,000 fragrances now at this point, and that's my cat, just ignore her. And I definitely can detect that with this one. Now, I will say, I do like this better. I like this way better, actually, than the original, and I would never pay the money to get the original over this, simply because I like how they sweetened up the grapefruit and the citruses in the opening of this. And I also like how the ambroxan is not too present in this fragrance compared to the Lv. So the ambroxan is what gives Lv their signature watery scent, like the watery accord, like in Imagination. When you spray it, you get the black tea, you get the lemon, you get a little bit of powderiness, and then you get the wateriness. That is mostly due to a synthetic chemical that they use called ambroxan. And it is supposed to give it's supposed to give fragrances depth and like a nice well-roundedness, and I enjoy that the citruses in this are sweeter and much more upfront than the original. So that's my thought on this. This is $45, and then of course the Lv is $370 now. They keep jacking the price up on these. Would I go out and get the Lv fragrance? Personally, no. I would not. This one, I personally would not get this one. This is too good, and it's way more affordable than the original. This is just, you just can't go wrong with this. You can wear it in any occasion, any situation. It's just so good. And it's just also a touch sweeter and more pleasant to smell than the original. I think the original is still a great buy, but for that price, you know, I would want to pay for something that I personally would prefer more, which would be this. They both last the same amount of time, roughly about 8 hours on each. I haven't had any problems with you know, not sillage or anything, or, you know, it not lasting a long time. Both of these last an absolute damn good long time, and you could spray this for work, and after 8 hours, you'll probably still smell it on you. I have worn it to work, and where I work, it can get really hot, it can get really hectic, and you start sweating a little bit. No problem smelling this. In fact, it actually brings it out a little more, which is great about this fragrance. So that is Lv Lemmensitie and Immensity. by Montagne Parfums. You can get this on their website, montagneparfums.com. I do believe it is in stock at the time of this recording, but don't hold me to that. And then of course, if you really want to get this fragrance, which I wouldn't really do, you can go on LV's website and order this. Do not get it from anywhere else. It is too sketchy. I actually had a personal experience where I bought a afternoon swim, 100 ml bottle of afternoon swim off of eBay. And people, man, are they're so conniving and cunning sometimes. I got to give this guy credit. He basically, LV bottles, the OGs are, they're refillable. So if you buy an LV fragrance from the LV store and you use it all, which you're supposed to use LV fragrances within a 4-year time frame, or else they'll start to spoil. That's what a rep told me. Anyways, so he opened this fragrance and he took some of it out and diluted it with alcohol. I am almost 95% certain of this because I brought the actual product to an LV store and compared it. And I had the rep smell it and she was like, there's nothing we can do about this. The bottle was authentic, but the juice inside was fake. So he took the juice out, diluted it down, probably sold the portion that he took as decants, made money off that, and then took my $220 for the bottle, which was still good, and the diluted juice, which sucks. Luckily, I was able to return it and I got buyer protection. But please, if you are going to buy an LV fragrance, buy it directly from the manufacturer. Don't get it on any groups or anything like that. You just never know. And people are always trying to make a quick buck, and they're just going to try to tamper with things. And that happened to me, and I learned the hard way. So I ended up actually, when I brought it in that day, I ended up buying a bottle of afternoon swim for my birthday, which I have been thoroughly enjoying. But yeah, so that's the video, and a small disclaimer about buying LV fragrances online. If you like this series or you like this content, please subscribe and leave a like. It always means that I'm doing something good. And if you have any suggestions for things you want my honest, unfiltered opinion on, leave it in the comments. If I have it, I will absolutely do it for you as quickly as possible. And if I don't have it, I'll try to get my hands on it, whether it be a sample or something. I'm always open to smelling new things. But yeah, so that's the video. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you next time. Peace.